Hello everyone and welcome back to my reaction channel. This is John, this is the Reaction Vibe. And making reaction videos can be tough, especially dealing with copyright issues. Your help really means a lot. If you can, think about giving a little bit just to help the channel going, for me to post more and more easily Indonesia music. For those who give, I'll take song requests. Just send me your song with your donation and I'll put it in a video soon. Thanks for all your support, whether you give or not, okay? Let's get into today's video. Alright everybody, alright, Indonesian explained, country by countries explained. This is from 1 year ago, okay? I'm gonna learn about your country. It's been a long time. I haven't done any video of me reacting to Indonesia, actual Indonesia, to see how Indonesia looks. I've looked up by myself some videos on YouTube, but I haven't seen this one, so we're gonna check it out together. I know Indonesia is a cool place, lovely place. You have a lot of islands as well. Like, I want to visit those islands. They're pretty cool. And the nature is pretty cool. And I like the monkeys on the templates and stuff. I will come to Indonesia, and I told you that. But I'm keeping my promise. But I have to do it in the future. Like, you know, I don't have the money right now. And honestly, I don't have money. Like, at all. And I don't have the time. So, Indonesian explain everybody. So we don't have Indonesian subtitles, so it's fine.
Volcanoes and having over 700.
It's fine. If you don't know English, fuck me. You know, we don't have Indonesian subtitles, bro. Maybe we can do auto-generate Indonesian. Okay, let's go.
While not overlooking the love-hate relationship with numerous volcanoes and having over 700 languages, the most mind-bending fact about Indonesia is just how much it is unknown and overlooked.
Bro, you have 700 languages and you want me to learn Indonesian? I have to learn 700 languages? What do you mean? How can I learn? Where can I begin?
Languages. The most mind-bending fact about Indonesia is just how much it is unknown and overlooked, as this country located in Asia is to be found near the top of both the size and the population charts globally. I mean, it's ranked 4th on the most populous countries list, behind the United States and ahead of Pakistan, with its 276 million people. Yet we challenge...
What? How many people you have?
Behind the United States and ahead of Pakistan, with its 276 million people.
Bro, you are 276 million people, and I only have 9,000 subscribers? What the fuck are you doing? Hit the subscribe button.
Yet we challenge the non-Indonesians watching this.
I'm just fucking around.
To name 3 famous people from the Asian country. Feel free to write them in the comments, but don't you dare Google it first. And I'ma be honest here. Before researching this country, and not counting their infamous former presidents, I also couldn't name that many. Except for one ninja.
Oh,
and more on that later on.
Holy fuck, ninja, bruh. The fuck is that?
However, I did know it was a big country, and Indonesia is a massive land.
It is.
In fact, it's placed 14th in the world with just about 1.9 million square kilometers, just behind Mexico and ahead of Sudan. And if you think I know enough about Indonesia, but you still haven't caught on to the fact that you've been staring at the map that had several of the major islands removed, well, you're in for a treat. To be frank, I actually think you can be forgiven for not knowing there were some islands missing, as Indonesia is the largest archipelago nation in the world and has over 17,500 islands.
What the fuck,
The country is
man?
located between the Pacific and the Indian Ocean, but due to its clusterness, Indonesia's size isn't appreciated enough. And I think this is one of the reasons most people wouldn't name Indonesia when asked about a massive country. But if we take this nation and...
Bro, I will show you in the Google Maps, okay? I will do it right now. Give me a minute. Where I am and where you guys are, okay? I will show you now, bro. Live. Alright, bro. Bro, I am here, okay? I'm here. You guys are here. I'm here. You're here. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Look at... Bro, look at how far we are. And... still, we're communicating. Oh, and by the way, I have an Instagram. If you want me to add me there, the Reaction Vibe by INS on Instagram. But look, bro, I'm here. You're here. Are you crazy, bro? That we're so far away from each other, bro. That's crazy. You guys are over there, I'm over here. What the fuck, man?
And put it over the United States of America, you see it stretches out past its coasts. And if we do the same thing over Europe, it will set out from the western edges of Ireland and spill over to the...
That's my country right there. That's my country right there. You guys... What the fuck? You're massive. My country is here. Your country is here, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Deserts of Turkmenistan. Again, it's a massive country. Indonesia is also one of the countries considered
and only 9,000 subscribers? God damn.
Transcontinental,
God
spanning
damn.
over both Asia and Oceania, with their western half of the second largest island in the world, New Guinea. Indonesia also shares the third largest island in the world, which is Borneo, while it is the sole sovereign of 3 other islands in the top 15, being Sumatra, Sulawesi and Java. The last of which is particularly mind-blowing, as it is the home to 56% of the Indonesian population. Yeah, that means that this small strip of land holds more people than Japan or even Russia. And that's with the fact that this area is just about 124,000 square kilometers, which is even 1% of the total landmass of Russia. You see, the population of this island is so big that if it was a sovereign country, the island of Java would have some of the highest population density in the world.
So you guys, most of you guys are from Java. Am I picking that right?
1,171 people per square kilometers, ranking behind the city-states like Monaco and Macau. And all of that even though seemingly other larger Indonesian islands seem like the better fit for a massive population due to larger plains and having far fewer volcanoes. And here is where the love-hate relationship with volcanoes we mentioned comes into play.
I know you have volcanoes, a lot of volcanoes, and you have earthquakes. Every single day you have earthquakes. That's crazy.
As the eruptions through ash bring with them minerals that make the lands on Java extremely fertile, that in turn provides the abundance of rice fields required to sustain a large population, like the one in the capital city of Jakarta, which is home to over 10 million people. Now that's more than the entire population of Sweden.
Wait, what?
Which is home to over 10 million people, staying a large population, like the one in the capital city of Jakarta, which is home to over 10 million people. Now that's more than the entire
10 million people on a capital, on a capital? 10 million people is on my country, in Greece. The whole country. And a capital, bro, you are a lot, bro. We only have, in our country, we only have 10 million people. You guys have 276 people, bro. That's crazy.
Population of Sweden. On top of this, 5 other cities from the top 15 most populous in Indonesia, which have more than 1 million people, all are adjacent to Jakarta. So it makes more sense to look at the metropolitan area as a whole, which has around 34 million people. No wonder the traffic congestion is infamous, but even causing the city itself to sink.
What is that? Is that your traffic, guys? Be honest, bro. Is that how you drive? Really? Bro, this is so crowded, man.
Yes, you heard that right. It is physically sinking, which kind of makes the next crazy sentence a bit more understandable. Indonesia is building a new capital from scratch. You see, this is a project that will cost at least 32 billion US dollars and in the end give birth to Nusantara, or the archipelago in English, on the eastern shore of Borneo. And if you want us to explore a more sinister take on why some countries change their capitals, perhaps including Indonesia, let us know in the comments and we might do just that. Despite being an island nation, Indonesia does have quite a bit of land borders. About 3.1 thousand kilometers of them are on the island called Borneo, as there's a line of just about 2,000 kilometers with their main rivals Malaysia. On the island New Guinea, there's a divide of 820 kilometers with Papua New Guinea, the only country that has the...
Papua! Wait, there's borders on Papua? Papua? I've reacted to music videos of Papua, bro.
Beat on polyglottism, which, if you don't want to Google the word, means the use of many languages. While on Timor Island, Indonesia borders and splits East Timor or Timor-Leste for a total of 268 kilometers. Indonesia also has the third largest coastline in the world, although that depends on who and how it's being measured. As the country is divided by the many bodies of salty water, like the Java Sea, Banda Sea, Molucca Sea and quite a few others, a lot of transit is done by ferries. Going from the easternmost town in Indonesia, Jayapura, to the near westernmost Banda Aceh, you would have to travel 234 hours and change 5
How many? What the fuck?
Near westernmost Banda Aceh, you would have to travel 234 hours and
234 fucking hours. Fuck kidding me?
Change 5 ferries. But if you're taking on this journey, just watch out so you don't get stranded on some of the 6,000 uninhabited islands.
Bro, I wanna go to the islands. Are you guys agreeing with me? Let's go meet up on the islands, bro. Let's go meet up there. I don't know. I just like... Look at this cutie island. Look at this cutie island, bro. I wanna just go there and... You know?
While the topography
And fucking swim and, you know, dive from that place. That
out
looks
so you don't
beautiful.
get stranded on some of the 6,000 uninhabited islands.
Uninhabited.
While the topography of Indonesia is stunningly
Holy
beautiful with lush rainforest overlooked by steep volcanic
Whoa.
mountains, it entails a dark truth underneath. As this
Dark truth. You guys didn't tell me that. What is the dark truth underneath these islands?
is one of the most volatile regions in the world. Most of the country is part of the famed Ring of Fire, where 90% of all earthquakes happen and also holds about 75% of all active volcanoes.
I don't care. I'ma go there. If I die, I die. If we go meet up there, okay, guys, and we do a meetup and we go there and we fucking die from the lava, at least we die together. What the fuck?
On the planet. These massive movements of the Earth are caused by tectonic plates, and Indonesia in particular finds itself on the cross-section of several of them.
Earthquakes,
Between
man.
the two continental plates, the Australian and the Eurasian, but also between the two oceanic plates, the Pacific and the Philippine Sea plate. The subduction
That
of the
makes
Indian plate
sense.
beneath the Eurasian is what made the volcanic arc, stretching across Sumatra, Java, Bali, and the smaller islands to the east. And since the year 2000, this area has suffered 18 earthquakes of strength 7.5 or higher on the Richter magnitude scale, which is the same
No,
power as the
bro.
massive event that hit Turkey in 2023. In
No.
2004, the joint second strongest earthquake ever recorded happened off the coast of Sumatra, causing a massive tsunami that caused tremendous destruction off the coast of Sumatra, causing a massive
Is that a real photo? That can't be a real photo, bro. That's not a real photo, right? That's Photoshop. Hell no. People wouldn't be driving. Yeah, that's photoshopped, bro.
tsunami that caused tremendous destruction in its path. And naturally, since the location of the quake, Indonesia was hit hard, and the damages caused massive problems.
Yeah, I
and
can
with
see, what the
147
fuck? Oh,
volcanoes,
shit.
76 of which are active, Indonesia pays a heavy price for its heavenly luxuries like the shallow seas and coral reefs. And
Well, as the saying goes, where there is beauty, there is evil as well. No. Nah, fuck it up.
speaking of beautiful places,
No, don't. Okay, don't hear me, bro.
one of the world's most famed resort spots is Bali, an Indonesian tropical island with amazing weather like most of the country. You see, the equator cuts through several of the Indonesian islands, resulting in a climate that stays rather consistent throughout the year with only two seasons. The dry one from April to October and the rainy season from November to March. Although the
Look at
dry
this
one from
grammar,
April
dude.
to October and the rainy season
Look at this grammar. This grammar right there. Grammar.
from November to March, although the humidity is quite high as it sits between 70 to 90%. So naturally, tourists flock to Indonesia, and the country had over 16 million international arrivals in 2019, most of them coming from Malaysia, China, Singapore and Australia. Indonesia also holds the highest
And some from Greece, because I'm gonna go there for vacations. Hell yeah.
peak of any island in the world, Puncak Jaya, which also is the highest peak of the country and is located in the far east on the island of New Guinea and stands at 4,884 meters. Due to Indonesia's size and fertile climate, this country has one of the highest levels of biodiversity, resembling Australia in that spectrum. You see, Indonesia has
The monkeys! I told you about the monkeys. I've reacted to a video about these monkeys, bro. They're on a template and shit. You know? And you feed them, and they come and you feed them, and you're like, oh, take this, eat that. And you call them like, you do some kind of sound, and they come to you, bro.
more species of mammals than any other country in the world,
Look at his nose. What the fuck?
515 of them to put a number on it, but none species of mammals than any other
Bro, his nose is fucking insane. That's a big nose, bro.
country in the world, 515 of them to put a number on it, but none of them
I
are
love
more
this.
alien-like than the pygmy tarsier. And when I think about it, it's looking very much like a Furby as well. But two other animals endemic to the area are more famous than most of the celebrities from the
A
country.
turtle.
And those are the orangutan and the Komodo dragon. The latter one being the official
Ooh, have you guys seen one of those in real life? I haven't, but I wanna see those. Those are running. Those can run as well. Like they run in high speed, I think.
National animal of
I don't think they're venomous, are they? They're not.
the Republic. And let's be frank here, this must be
Bro, this is huge, bro.
some kind of dinosaur. While the fauna doesn't fall behind in terms of variance, as the giant Padma most beautifully illustrates, how come we all know so much about orangutans and the Komodo dragons, but so little about the people that they
Look at how
might
big.
or may not eat?
Oh,
To fix
fuck.
that, we must delve into history, which is as complex as its geography. The established story states that 4,000 years ago, the Austronesians descended from Taiwan across the sea first settled on the island of Sulawesi. In the 7th century AD, the Srivijaya naval kingdom flourished, controlling the passages between China and India based from Sumatra. And this was an important point for the expansion of Buddhism until the 12th century, although Hinduism coexisted in the region. On Java, the Buddhist Shailendra dynasty left behind the religion's largest temple, Borobudur, and not far from it, around 35 kilometers, the Hindu Mataram dynasty bestowed upon the world its temple, Prambanan. Both were built in the same century, yet today, not even 3% of Indonesia's population is Buddhist or Hindu combined. Javanese kingdom Majapahit was the last great pre-Islamic power, controlled
Whoa, you're not Buddhist, you're Muslims, right? Muslims or Christians.
in
Am I
much
right?
of today's Indonesia, but also parts of mainland Malaysia, before coming undone in the early 16th century. But long before its demise in the 13th century or even the 9th century, depending on the sources, Islam started spreading throughout the region. And it spread not by conquerors, but by traders and religious figures following them, resulting in Indonesia today being the most populous Muslim majority state with nearly
Yeah, Muslims. 87 Muslims.
7% of the population following its teachings.
87%.
Alongside Islam, about 10% is Christians, Catholics and Protestants combined. In the 16th century, the natural
In my country, we're Christians, by the way. Like in my country in Greece. But I don't particularly follow Christianity. Like, I don't follow any religion. I'm weird. I don't follow any religion, to be honest with you. I'm spiritual. I like Buddhism, but I don't hate religions, bro. I'm just not into religions at all. Like, at all. Okay.
richness of the area drew in the European
I don't know why I had to make that statement. But, you know,
colonizers, with the
just so you know about me.
Portuguese arriving first. Yet their influence was overshadowed by the Dutch, hence
Whoa.
the ratio of
Whoa,
Catholics
whoa,
and
whoa.
Protestants.
Whoa,
Interestingly, the Dutch didn't manage to make the language stick as other colonizers did, which might be one of the reasons why Indonesia isn't so prominent in the global culture. But it is in colonialism that Indonesia draws its name from though, as it was coined by an English ethnologist named George Windsor Earle, who coined the term Indonesian. The Europeans named the region the East Indies due to its position lying to India, while the locals most commonly used the term you now might be familiar with, Nusantara. Through its infamous Dutch East India Company, the Dutch ruled over the archipelago despite many rebellions, all until World War II, when the Japanese Empire conquered entire Southeast Asia except Thailand, which we talk about here, but including Indonesia, with support from some of the local naturalists. The Japanese were another menace for the locals, who drained the land and the people of their resources.
Oh man, what
Luckily,
the fuck?
that didn't last long, as in
Hey,
1945,
hell
after
yeah.
Japan's capitulation, the leader of the nationalists, Sukarno, became the first president of Indonesia and served until 1967. The country's sovereignty was recognized only in 1949 after a conflict with the Dutch helped by the Brits, which cost the Europeans around 6,000 lives and the locals somewhere between 25,000 to 100,000. Sukarno now had a massive diverse country to run, all while he was leaning towards socialism in a deeply religious country. And in an event that to this day is shrouded with mystery and theories, in 1965, the army reacted to a coup attempt, blamed the communists for it, and then in merciless purges killed up to 1 million of them. This happened around the same time as the peak of the
Bro, what is happening to the world, man?
Cold War.
So many killings, bro. Spread peace, everybody.
And it's not
Only peace.
surprising that many sources claim that the shift was orchestrated by
Only peace, only peace. Support only peace, bro and sister. War doesn't benefit anyone. No one. War doesn't benefit no one, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, fuck me, man. I got emotional about that, bro.
by the intelligence agencies of the United States and UK. Major General Suharto took power in 1967 with his ruling party
Spread love, spread peace, spread to the world. Spread, unite with each other, Spread love, not hate. Don't fear. Spread love.
The new order. In 1975, after Portugal renounced its claim on East Timor, Indonesia...
Sorry for pausing so much here, but I want to make a statement like, let's say you're vulnerable, you're giving love, you're giving joy to the people around you. You unite with people, You give your heart. It's not that you are a weak soul, you're a strong soul, bro. You can be a strong soul and don't fear nobody and still spread love. You don't have to be this tough guy, or this tough girl. You know where I'm going with this? Fear nobody, spread love.
Indonesia invaded a small country with no complaints from the larger powers, until the 1991 Santa Cruz massacre when 250 Timorese protesters were killed, which turned the narrative, or started it. Suharto was finished by the economic crisis, and in 1998, after massive riots, his rule ended. East Timor regained its independence in 2002, and since then, Indonesia has improved its stance in the global society, becoming a member of the G20. Yet, as we stated, the country is a micro-universe of its own, and not many people from Indonesia are known globally. I teased you at the start with a ninja I knew of.
Yeah, what is that ninja guy?
The person I was thinking of is Raja Ninja Nainggolan, who earned his nickname after the determination to fight after every loose ball. The footballer represented Belgium, but is Indonesian of Batak background from his father's side. Bataks are one of the 1,300 ethnic groups in Indonesia, the most numerous being the Javanese at 42% and Sundanese at 15%, followed by a huge drop-off. And a whole map of Indonesia's ethnic groups could give an anxiety attack even to Europa Universalis players. But at least now the number of 700 languages isn't that surprising, right?
700 languages, bruh.
Although it had to be formed through a common language, the Indonesian one. Neither surprising now is the country's motto, unity in diversity. Obviously, we only scratched the surface of this colossal country.
Go.
And if this
Unity, what did I say? Unity, bro. Come on. I'm your boy.
video gets the crowd of a typical Jakarta traffic rush, we'll surely take a deeper dive into Indonesia.
Now I don't wanna be in this traffic jam. Hell no. Alright, but that was a video. That was a good explanation, I think. Was it? You guys tell me, because you guys know your country better than me. Leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. And share this video, like the video, subscribe. If you're new here, my name is John, bro. 9,000 subscribers we have. I only react to Indonesian music artists and sometimes Indonesia in general. So if you're interested in that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment and a like and whatever. I have an Instagram too, the reaction vibe INS. I will put it in the description and the comments down below. It's a new account, so you guys don't miss. You guys wanna follow? I will see you in the next one. Guys, girls, peace. Love you.